A big hello to all the viewers of BIOS and welcome to all the subscribers of our channel. Those who are new to the channel, kindly subscribe our channel so as to get all the updates and notifications regarding the new presentations or the series or the upcoming videos that we are going to float on this platform. आज के इस प्रेजेंटेशन में वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस अबाउट पार्ट 4 ऑफ द चैप्टर टिश्यूज़। आज के इस पार्ट में हम कॉम्प्लेक्स परमानेंट टिश्यूज़ के ऊपर डिस्कशन करेंगे। उनकी पोजीशन, उनके लोकेशन, उनके फंक्शंस के ऊपर आज का डिस्कशन बेस्ड होगा। वन ऑफ द मेजर प्रॉब्लम्स दैट स्टूडेंट्स फेस while studying this topic is to how to think about the placement of the complex permanent tissues inside plants. Their orientation and their location poses a big problem for students to understand the functioning of the tissues. In today's presentation, we are going to solve this problem, and by the end of today's discussion, the students will be confident regarding the topic. In the last presentation, we superficially touched the topic of complex permanent tissues. Complex permanent tissues are named so because they are formed after the combination of two or more kinds of simple permanent tissues. From the last presentation, हमें ये ऑलरेडी मालूम है कि बेसिकली 3 टाइप के सिंपल परमानेंट टिश्यूज़ होते हैं: पैरेन्काइमा, कोलेन्काइमा एंड स्क्लेरेन्काइमा। 2 मेजर टाइप के complex permanent tissues that we are going to discuss and that we are going to study about in today's presentation are xylem and phloem. Xylem, as we all know, is responsible for carrying water and minerals from the roots to other parts of the plant. It has a unidirectional flow, while on the other hand, phloem has a bidirectional flow and it is responsible for carrying the food material to different parts of the plant. Xylem is the first complex permanent tissue that we are going to discuss today. Xylem tissue is made up of 4 simple kinds of tissues, that is xylem parenchyma, xylem tracheids, xylem vessels and xylem fibers. Xylem parenchyma is living in nature. It is responsible for storage of minerals and water and transfer of water as well as minerals on the basis of osmosis. Xylem tracheids are spindle-shaped structures. They have bigger pores as compared to xylem vessels. Xylem vessels are pipe-like elongated structure perforated on the ends with larger pore size and miniature or minute pores present on its surface. Xylem fibers are dead in nature and the main function they perform is to provide protection to the other living components of the tissue. Here we have provided separated diagram of each and every component. We have also clubbed in all the parts of the xylem to provide students with the simplest kind of structure of xylem where all the components are aggregated together. We have also provided a short table which tells us about the function of different parts of xylem. Students इन पॉइंट्स को डायरेक्टली अपनी आंसर मेकिंग में यूज़ कर सकते हैं और इन पॉइंट्स के हेल्प से वो नोट मेकिंग और एग्जामिनेशन शीट्स में बेटर मार्क्स पाने के लिए इन डायग्राम्स के साथ साथ इन पॉइंट्स का यूज़ भी कर सकते हैं. Phloem is the second complex tissue that we are going to discuss today. Just like xylem, phloem is also made up of different kinds of simpler tissues. The different components of phloem include phloem parenchyma, phloem sieve cells or sieve elements, phloem companion cells, and phloem fibers. Phloem parenchyma performs a similar function just like xylem parenchyma, that is, in case of phloem, storage of food material and transfer of food material seems to be the primary job of parenchyma here. Phloem sieve cells or sieve tubes are very important because they act as sieve to filter out different particles of food substances depending upon their size. The companion cells, as their name suggests, they help provide assistance to the parenchyma cells as well as the sieve elements in transfer of food substance to different parts of the plant. Phloem fibers, just as in case of xylem fibers, provide protection to the different living components of phloem. Here we have provided different diagrams of different components of phloem. We have also clubbed all the parts of the phloem and we have tried to demonstrate the actual assembly of different tissues that help in formation of phloem. We have provided with a table for students to know about the function of different parts, and the diagrams that are given here can also be used by the students in their answer making, note making, or even in their examination sheets. Now students, after reading and knowing about xylem and phloem, the one problem that you face is regarding their placement and orientation inside a plant structure. Now if we cut out and expose the internal structure of a log of wood, then we come across a region known as pith. The conducting tissue is present inside this pith only. That is, both xylem and phloem are found in the pith region. Here we have tried to enlarge the view of the pith region, and hence we have tried to locate the xylem and phloem that are present side to side all throughout the length of the root as well as of the stem of the plant. We have also tried to showcase each and every component of xylem and phloem in the given diagram. Let us now discuss a few questions based on today's discussion of complex permanent tissues. The first question asks about preparing a list of different living and non-living components of these tissues along with their function. The second question asks about the reason of xylem being unidirectional in flow. The third question asks about the reason as to why there is difference in the pore size at the end plates of sieve elements. The fourth question asks about the procedure or mechanism with the help of which the particle movement takes place inside phloem tissue. The fifth question asks about the description of the location of vascular bundles with respect to the thickness and the region in which they are found. Hence, we arrive at the end of today's presentation, and we hope that you people must have now understood xylem and phloem in a better way, and you must have got simpler points and diagrams to be used in your answer sheets. Guys, currently we are undergoing the admission procedure for 10 plus 2 levels, both science and commerce fields. We have also opened batches for competitive preparation of students. So, if anybody of your known ones, or if you want to get admitted to our lectures and to our classes, then kindly contact us on all the social media handles and the contact details that have been provided in the description box. Thank you.